For my Unit 12 project, I chose to research the human impact on polar ecosystems. A polar ecosystem is an ecosystem that occurs in one of two locations, either the northern Arctic or the southern Antarctica. Temperatures are frigid and most of the ecosystem is covered with ice. Despite the cold, the polar oceans are not without life. Plankton form the base of the polar food chain. They provide food for larger animals such as whales and fish. Land animals, like polar bears, rely on the supply of Arctic fish to survive the barren environment. Due to the harsh conditions of a polar ecosystem, however, organisms living there are often sensitive to change. Currently, polar ecosystems are threatened by human activities. The warming of global temperatures, for example, has melted much of the sea ice. As we burn fossil fuels, we release CO2 into the atmosphere, gradually warming our climate through the greenhouse effect. As shown by this map, the Arctic ice has shrunk considerably over the years. Besides destroying habitat, the melting of the ice has opened up the Arctic for resource extraction. As the seas clear up, drilling and fishing companies look to the Arctic as a new source of income. This increase in traffic has sparked concerns of pollution, as well as territorial conflicts between nations. One major problem is oil drilling. Due to the extreme weather of the polar ecosystem, cleanup of oil spills becomes more complex. Unlike offshore sites, polar ecosystems are remote, far away from the technology necessary to remedy a spill. Not only that, but extreme winds and cold challenge the drilling technology currently in use. As humans take more interest in the polar ecosystem, we risk upsetting the delicate balance of life in a brutal landscape. One current effort to help the ecosystem is the formation of the Arctic Council by the United Nations. This group of 8 Arctic states, as well as several groups of indigenous people, work together to campaign for the future of the Arctic. A major concern for the group is the environment, and they work to educate the international community on the challenges facing polar ecosystems.